Planning exists in all economics and political systems. Planned system aims at the systematic utilization of the available resources of the state for long-term progress. It is a process where the state aims to increase its output, national dividend, employment, and also enhance the social welfare of the people. All the productive units of in a country use their resources according to directives of the government, which is the central authority for development. State regulates and controls the functioning of both private and public enterprises. All economic activities of the state are regulated by the government for the progress of the nation and the welfare of the people. The modern state assumes welfare functions, unlike the olden days when the states were police states concerned only with the security of the population and the law and order. The welfare states have a wider role to play. They not only give good governance but also to ensure socio-economic justice to the people. The democratic form of government gives opportunities and scope to realize the welfare state objectives of the modern state. The state recommends and implements socio-economic reforms so that the nations can shed their backwardness and move towards development. In India, the Planning Commission was set up with the objective of having a systematic process of planning so that the right strategy could be used for appropriate utilization of the resources of the country for the needs of the present and development of the future. The need for economic planning was realized in India even before independence. In 1936, M. Visvesvaraya published a book entitled Planned Economy for India, in which he proposed a 10-year plan for India. He is considered as the pioneer of economic planning in India. In 1938, the National Planning Committee was initiated within the All India Congress Committee by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. It had the task of preparing an economic plan for India so that many of the economic problems of the nation could be addressed. The committee could not complete its task due to the outbreak of the World War II and imprisonment of some of the national leaders. In 1944, the Bombay Plan was prepared for the economic development by Indian industrialist M.N.Roy. He proposed a plan which was called People's Plan, which gave more importance to agriculture and small-scale industries. Later, the Gandhian plan was put forward by Shriman Narayan Agarwal in 1944, and in 1950, Jayaprakash Narayan drafted the Sarvodaya plan. All these plans aimed at improving the economic conditions of the nation. After independence, the directive principles of state policy were enshrined in Part 4 of the Indian Constitution to ensure socio-economic justice for the people. The Constitution makes us understood the importance of economic development along with social justice. The planning was considered essential for the long-term development. Accordingly, the Government of India adopted planning as a means of fostering economic development. The Planning Commission was set up for increasing production so that the higher levels of national and per capita income could be achieved. It aimed at guaranteeing employment and narrowing the gap between the rich and the poor. It also aimed at establishing an egalitarian society, giving a wider role to the state so that the goal of socio-economic justice could be guaranteed and economic development could be raised. The Planning Commission of India was set up in March 1950 by a resolution of the Government of India under the chairmanship of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, to prepare a plan for the most effective and balanced utilization of the country's resources. The Planning Commission played an advisory role with regard to the formulation of the plans. It was the duty of the central and state governments to implement the planning programs. The Planning Commission had the function of assessing the resources of the nation so that they could be developed for the future needs of the country. These included material, capital, and human resources. It was the primary duty of the Commission to prepare the plans so that these resources can be used in a balanced and effective manner. Planning function at the Planning Commission had the function of advising central and state governments with regard to appropriate strategies of planning. The Commission also had to analyze particular issues and advise on it to the government. It was the role of the Commission to determine the rate of growth of the economy, specifying the targets of the plans for every sector. The Planning Commission consisted of the Prime Minister and 4 full-time members and few part-time members who are of cabinet rank.